Hey guys, what's going on? Will here, Flawless Exotic Creations, and welcome back to the channel. We're not going to stop. We're going to keep going full steam ahead. We have another unboxing for you guys, right? We're going to talk a little bit about this project. Let's say this gene, Tri-Stripe. Not a lot of people work it. Shed testing isn't out for it yet, as of the recording of this video. But a lot of people are not working it. In our very amateur experience, a lot of people pushed, I feel like, G-Stripe, which we pushed G-Stripe as well, and mixed a lot of things with Tri-Stripe, like clown. They mixed G-Stripe with clown. Everyone tended to kind of run to clown with everything, right? We work clown in multiple recessive projects as well, but they didn't get, I guess, what they expected in the interaction between the two. So a lot of people really left Tri-Stripe kind of just sitting and chilling. We're gonna do some interesting things with Tri-Stripe as our seasons progress, right? We're already working it. We failed this past year to produce any stranger het Tri-Stripes, which was a goal. We're kind of in a funky mode with Tri-Stripe. We want to really work, as you guys probably have seen from the previous unboxing, but the Tri-Stripe Hypo. And we're pushing Tri-Stripe Hypo into it. We're pushing Tri-Stripe Pod, and we're working those two, but we want to add some dark genes into it as well, like stranger, like blackhead. We want to do some things we haven't necessarily seen already. I scour morph market, sold, and world of ball pythons, looking for really cool interactions with Tri-Stripe to kind of give us some spark some ideas, right, on where we want to take it. What's the next step? If we see something that we kind of want to stay away from, it gives us a chance to kind of literally plan to go a different route. I mean, no one's perfect. We say it all the time. We're not perfect. We strive to be flawless. That's how we're saying. But let's say if we wanted to make a stranger Tri-Stripe, and I haven't seen one as of yet, but we're pushing for it. And just so happens somebody produces it right now. And let's say we don't like it. Now it's at least, we can step back and say, all right, let's go a different direction, right? Because we've seen something, and maybe not just once, maybe 2 or 3 times, you see something and it's not quite what you expected or what you wanted it to be. We saw that happen with Clown Puzzle. A lot of people still doesn't like, Clown Puzzle. We love Clown Puzzle for where we're going with it, with the stranger Clown Puzzle that we showed off previously. But that's enough talking. You guys are here to see the new snake, the new addition to Flawless, right? So let's jump into it. So in doing some of the additions we've been doing lately, we really came across this girl, and it's from GLP, packaged amazing. Wow. And they're actually our neighbors. We're not too close. We're about an hour, maybe an hour or 10 minutes away from each other, but they're down in Lexington. Check that out. That's really cool. Got another little snake clip. That's awesome. I gotta take that concept. A bunch of stickers. You guys know we built an incubator, so we're gonna start placing all the stickers on the incubator. Really cool business cards. So get in touch with them and see what they have. And wow, before I was gonna pull the snake out and show you guys, but I really want to show you guys something. We do something rather similar. So a lot of the time when you're shipping, whether it's cool weather, any weather that you're gonna need, a heat pack. I think some, especially us newer keepers, newer shippers, we understand that ball pythons need heat, but they don't need the heat on them. We need them not to be cold, if that makes sense. We need the snake not to be cold during shipping. We don't need the snake to be 90 degrees for the entire travel period. So we try to mitigate that through our shipping process on what we utilize. Not saying, and again, there's 1,000 different ways to ship, but this is amazing. This is the first time I've seen it done like this, and I love it. So it's brown paper in here. separated from the lid. It did come with a lid, the styrofoam lid, and I noticed that the heat pack was not attached to the lid, not taped to the lid. We attach ours to the lid via zip ties to make sure that it's secure, but inside here you flip down and it's a nice little compartment they built. They put in an extra piece of styrofoam. What you're thinking about, or what they were thinking about, the concept is the heat pad is on this side. It is nice and warm, which is awesome, but it's not separating the compartment completely. It's not allowing the snake to basically be slammed up against the heat pad and overheat and die. But again, this is awesome. So there we have it. We have yet another Tri-Stripe girl. This Tri-Stripe girl is 100% Het Hypo. She's already got some serious size on her. I believe she's about 500 grams. Check that out. So in our research so far, you see a lot of things labeled as Tri-Stripe, and I'm sure they are. And there's different lines of Tri-Stripe. I believe there's the Snake Keeper, which is the line we mostly work with, that we know of. But then there's also other lines of Tri-Stripe and expressions of Tri-Stripe. And personally, I won't single them out, but it's not our cup of tea. So when we look at our Tri-Stripe, we want to make sure that it's resembling this type of expression of the gene. We love this. Same in our male that we just got as well, that you guys have already seen. But this is the expression. Look at that neck. Look at the dorsal. This is amazing. Insane. The Tri-Stripe that we try not to kind of really go after is the one where you see the alien heads here. It's like a lot more alien heads individual, and it's really separated along the SEPs everywhere. Oh, that sucks. It's all right. We're gonna leave that for Audra. But wow, gonna get her in quarantine. So hopefully you guys love that female as much as we do. It's really nice to find something that in your project that you're really wanting, that's relatively local to your location. It also allows you to kind of build up your region, give the proper shout outs to the well-deserved breeders in your network, in your area, in your region. And again, hopefully continue to build up your network and your community, and maybe we could do some future business. Definitely going to build up better relationships as you continue to move forward. You never know what you may have that someone else is now looking to get, and being that you did previous business together, they may come and look at you first. Who knows? Anyway, guys, thank you for watching the video. We don't take your viewership for granted, and we really appreciate you here at Flawless. By the way, go over to the Fat Man Nation. We're on 15 minutes a lane. We are continuing to push on. We found this incredibly fun. We knew it was going to be a challenge, and it's definitely a challenge. It's a hard group of competition that we're in there up against, but we've had so much fun networking. We've had so much fun doing reels and shorts and everything, and we definitely, how do I say, I feel like there's no way to overvalue the actual 15 minutes a lane competition. The camaraderie, the mentorship that's passed along and passed around, all the information and education has proved to be priceless. So again, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. We appreciate having you here. Vote Flawless every 24 hours at the Fat Man Nation. It's Will, it's Flawless Exotic Creations, and we are